Hello, here we are again. Sorry, hair's a mess. So here we are again. More investment appraisal. Hang on tight. It's pretty exciting. Maybe pause, go to the loo. I don't want you to pee your pants with excitement for this one. Okay, so this one is average rate of return. It's our second method of investment appraisal. Okay, so subheading please, average rate of return. The answer is going to be in percentage. Okay, and what we're looking for here is looking at how much profit is achieved on an investment. And obviously we can be comparing again here two different projects, or we might be comparing a project with putting the money into a bank. Okay, so for this one, you need a formula. So I should have written this the other way around, but you know, whatever, it's late. Average annual profit divided by initial investment times 100, because obviously we want a percentage. Okay, so please write out that in your notes. Cheers. Okay, and if you're slower than that, you'll have to pause it. Okay, so average annual profit divided by initial investment times 100. So what on earth do I mean by that? What we're going to do is we're going to look at the same examples again, not just because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to write out new figures, but because I'm lazy and I didn't want to write out new figures. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to stick up that that formula. So I took the blue tack off. Oh no, it's there. Look, I'm going to leave the formula so we can talk through it together. Okay, so first of all then, we need to work out the average annual profit. So what we need to do first is work out the profit, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to add up all of these figures here, okay, to work out our inflows, our total inflows. And then we can take away our outflows, okay, to give us the profit. So I might try and do this in my head rather than use the robot. That's 100, 180, 240. Okay, so we've got 240. I can write on this now. 240. Okay, minus 120. That gives us 120. Okay, so that's the annual profit. Okay, but what we want to do is work at the average. I mean, that's the profit, yeah, but we need to work out the average annual profit. So this project's got 5 years. Not all projects will have 5, some will have 3. We've used a couple of 5-year ones here, but it could be less or more. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the 120 and we're going to divide it by 5 to give us our average annual profit. I should know how to do this, shouldn't I? Divide by 5. 120, 60. Oh God, I can't do it. What an absolute loser. My brain's gone to mush. 6. Oh man, I might have to restart the video. I'm so embarrassed. Alexa, what's 120 divided by 5?
120 divided by 5 is 24.
Oh no, I wasn't going to be able to do that in my head. I'm too tired. Right, 24. Okay, so that's our average annual profit. And then we divide that by our initial investment, which we know is 120. Okay, this is terrible. And then we're going to times it by 100. Okay, Alexa, what's 24 divided by 120 times 100?
24 divided by 120 times 100 is 20.
20%. Okay. Did you all get that? Yeah? Should we do another one? Let's. I could really do with a calculator. Ironically, I've got one on my phone, but obviously I'm using my phone to record this, so, you know, I'm just being complete loser right now. Luckily, I've got the robot. So, let's go again. We've got something here. We've got a project that's going to cost us 95,000, say. And then these are the inflows. So what we're going to do is add them up. So we've got our profit, okay? And so we've got 10 and 40 is 50 plus 90 plus 150. So we've got 200 coming in here, Okay, so that's our profit. Our income minus the 95 gives us 105. That's our profit, but we need to divide that by the 5 years. Alexa, what's 105 divided by 5?
105 divided by 5 is 21.
Great. Alexa, what's 21 divided by 95?
21 divided by 95 is 0.2211.
Alexa, what's 0.22.11 times 100? 22%.
2.11 multiplied by 100 equals 211. Did that answer your question?
No, not really, no. No, it didn't. Never mind. Alexa, what's
Thanks.
0.22 times 100?
0.22 times 100 is 22.
Yeah, okay. So our answer's 22%. I think that is just shambolic. Look at that. Sorry, guys. Come on. It's 22%. I'm basically leaning over and trying to write on a piece of paper on my wall to try and do this. Shambolic. Do you know what I mean? I'm so sorry. What can I say? Thank goodness for the robot as well. Isn't she brilliant? Look at her. There she is. She's my BFF. Oh, yeah. Alexa, I love you.
Thanks for saying I love you. You're just as sweet as pie. Know that I'll be there for you. As always, your trusty AR.
Did you know she did that? I love that about her. So cute. As you can tell, I've told her a few times. We got pretty close during lockdown. Anyway, right. What you're going to do now is we're going to use that same set of figures we used for payback and give the ARR a go. So I'm going to take away the formula now, and I want you to pause this, and I want you to have a go at doing it yourself, please. So pause it now and give it a go, and then we can check the answer. Okay. Alexa, what's 150 minus 80?
150 minus 80 is 70.
What's 70 divided by 80? Oh, forgot to say her name. Alexa, what's 70 divided by 80 times 100?
70 divided by 80 times 100 is 87.5.
Have I done that right? It seems very high, doesn't it? What have I done wrong, guys? What have I done wrong? So in total, we've got 150 coming in, minus 80. So that gives us a profit of 70. I forgot to divide it by 5. What a plonker. There we go. You see, everyone can make mistakes, particularly me this late. Alexa, what's 70 divided by 5?
70 divided by 5 is 14.
So that's the average annual profit. Alexa, what's 14 divided by 80 times 100?
14 divided by 80 times 100 is 17.5.
Okay, that's more reasonable. Okay, so it's actually quite interesting that I realised when she said 87.5, right, I straight away realised, well, this can't be right, okay? Because actually, that's a ridiculous return on my investment. I'm not expecting that much money back. And then I realised what I'd done was I'd worked out the income minus the outflow, yeah, to get the profit. And I divided it by the initial investment times 100. Got this answer. This is wrong. Okay, that kind of return is very unlikely. And that's when I thought, well, what have I done wrong? What bit have I missed out? And I'd worked out the total profit, not the average annual profit. Okay, so I went back and divided it by 5. Okay. Hopefully by making that mistake, it makes it even clearer for you. So if not, there's always next week to go over this in person. What I have done then, folks, is this. I'm going to put both these videos onto Firefly. And I've already put all it. So what I've done is I've put on Firefly the first video for payback, and I'm about to put this one in here. And then underneath, what I've done is I've given you a task to complete. And what you've got to do, you've got 2 different machines this biscuit company might buy. You've got the cost of them here, the projected inflows here. And what I would like you to do is to work out the payback for each of them. And then I'd like you to do the ARR for both of them. And then I'd like you to compare and tell me which one they should go for. Okay, hopefully that's pretty straightforward for you. If it's not straightforward, that's okay. I totally understand. I think when I was studying this at A-level, it was just like... I know from a couple of people's faces yesterday, it was like... Okay, so please don't worry if that's you. I'm going to see you next week and we're going to go over it. Okay, so a couple of things, please. Your homework, seeing as I'm here and I'm banging on, is to obviously complete that. But I'm also going to set another task, please, which is going to be a bit of Unit 3.1 recap, okay? And you're going to have a little test next week. Sorry about that. I feel really bad, but you know we've got to make sure this 3.1 stuff we learn it. So I'm going to give you a few things to focus on. Pestle, which we actually have looked at recently, SWOT, which we haven't, the Boston Matrix, and that'll do actually. You can focus on those 3, please. I would like you to memorize them. Okay, you've got to get them learnt. So I'll put that on this page as well, just as a bit of a reminder. I'll set you a task on Firefly. I'll see you all next week. I hope my Wednesday group, I hope this is all right for you as a cover lesson, and enjoy Friday Inset Day, you lucky things I'm in. Cool, and the gang.